and
about to
how
say,
they
man.
ended up in there, and that's actually a pretty fun
You
story.
had a fat girl work on your truck? She was leaning over the hood and busted up.
Ex-girlfriend worked on it.
Well, at least it wasn't an ex-boyfriend, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Are y'all seeing what these wheels would look like on the truck?
Yep, these are actually going on this truck.
While your Duramax is down?
Yeah, well, actually, the crazy part is these wheels were bought for this truck, and at the time, we were gonna throw my 22 14 Mavericks on the old Duramax, but bro actually got the people up there that we used to work for at the diesel shop to price them, but she was a new girl, and she didn't know. She actually ended up ordering them, and they come in like, it was like ridiculous. Like at the end of the week.
Hey, by the way, your wheels are here. You said what?
Really, that's legitimately what happened, and I was like,
wait a minute, I got you to look at.
Matter of fact, the owners of the business were pretty upset about it.
Oh, I imagine, dude. Those are some expensive wheels.
So, but I mean, obviously we're like, well, we're gonna pay you for them, you know.
Yeah.
We're looking at them, you know. It was her mistake. We wanted them anyways.
We just got them sooner than later.
Yeah.
What's the exact size on the wheels?
2212s. Fuel, what are these?
Tritons.
Fuel Tritons. And
that was their early Forge series, right?
No, they're actually just supposed to look like a forged wheel, but they actually aren't.
Those aren't forged wheels?
Nope.
Holy shit.
And so you're not having to pay forged wheel price.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's what saved you so much on them.
Dang, they look
And
forged.
I wasn't even a fan of them at first. Like, when he showed me a picture of them, he's like, yeah, dude, I'm thinking about ordering a set. And he's like, I don't like them, dude. And he's like, no, dude, they look pretty good. And then I was like, all right. They come in, and then when we open the box, you know, when you see something in person, you're just like, dang, that actually looks really good.
Those do look really good, man.
Something, you know, new.
They're dusty right now, but
Bad
all they
dusty.
need is a nice shine, and those things will pop, man.
Yeah, they get a good washing on them, they'll look good.
Got the old fast on here? What's up? You gonna be on camera? What's up? What's up? What's up? Big dog.
Yeah, look at that. That is perfect. Dude, yeah, it is.
That's perfect.
That really is.
You don't get much better than that, dude. That looks stock.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do some cutting. Make something work real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the powder coat color on here?
This is just
That right there is shimmer candy red.
shimmer candy red.
It looks real good.
Yeah, if it
Valve
was
cover
washed
match.
up, it'd look really good.
Listen, about 7 years ago. It looked beautiful.
I know, it's been a while,
It's crazy how old this stuff is.
but
Well, what's the story behind it? You said there's a good story behind this one I had to hear.
all right, so
If you guys didn't know, this is Colton with Iron 8 Powder
guys?
Coatings in Bonifay, Florida, and fabrication. I'll leave their information below if you guys wanted to check them out. I did a video on them as far as powder coating goes. You should really check. Let's see some of the work right here. Their wheels, of course, aren't cleaned. They do suspension parts for ATVs. They did those gold wheels. Everything is dirty.
I was about to say,
Everything is literally dirty that y'all powder coat, but they do an awesome job.
Actually, the lower parts underneath my Duramax are still clean.
Yeah, we'll have to show them that on the way out.
The
But
lift.
yeah, I'll leave their information below, but he'll tell you the story behind this truck.
So, being little kids, we went to church with these people for the longest time. His name is Chet Sherrod, and we were headed to Keaton Beach to do some scalloping. I don't know if y'all know what that is. It's those little, I guess a scallop. I mean, it's a shell that just swims around, and they're a lot faster than you'd think trying to catch them. But we just had a good time. You know, we always go down and do a bunch of stuff like that. Here's the dog. And so this truck was 05. He had it brand new in 05, and that's when we went down there on it, pulling an airboat, and he had it tuned up, just a old edge in it, you know, nothing that crazy. It's like 100 and maybe 25 horsepower tune on it. And I'm like, holy crap, this truck is awesome. Like, fell in love with diesel right there. Being a little kid sitting in the back seat, we're like, oh man, this thing's awesome. You
Still
know?
the original one?
Huh?
Still the original one?
We actually have the original one. The original one, it ended up shorting out or frying or something.
Yeah.
So it just returned itself back to stock when we bought the truck from him.
Okay.
Well, it was crazy as heck. So this guy gets a new truck every 5 years. So 2010 rolls around. We're finally, how old were we? what, 17 years old?
I think they were 18 or 19.
No, because we had it before senior year.
No, you didn't.
And when I graduated, no.
I got my Cummins first, and then y'all got yours.
You sure?
Positive.
All right. Maybe he remembers the story, you know, remembers
It was a long time ago.
timeline a lot better than I do. But it was coming up on 2010, and we ended up being at the same tire shop that he was at. And he was like, because always we went to church with him when we was little kids.
Yeah.
We ended up going to a different ward in Geneva, and he goes to the one here in Bonifay.
Uh-huh.
So we saw him at the tire shop, and we've always told him, I want that truck, I want that truck. If you ever sell that truck, you let me know. And
I've been there once or twice too.
Huh?
On things, yeah. I've been telling friends, hey, if you sell something, let me know. I want to be the first one.
Exactly. So it's
That's how you come up with good deals, man.
that he even remembered this. And so he saw us there, and he's like, hey, do y'all still want this truck? He's like, I'm putting brand new tires on it, I'm about to sell it. And we're like, heck yeah, you know, we want it. And he did some figuring on it and everything, and he was like, he really liked me and my brother. And he's like, I'm gonna give y'all a good deal on the truck. So this is 2010 at the time, and this was a 2005 truck, and he ended up, all said and done, we got the truck for 16, which
Ain't bad
this
back in the day.
was a fully loaded Laramie truck. So it's all leather interior, even though now that it's cracked and it's dirty, but it's got all the pretty silver trim. It's got the suede in the seats, you know. And when we got the truck from, it had like 180,000 miles on it. What does it have now? 276.
Still running good?
Oh, dude, runs like a champ.
What are y'all doing to it now? I see y'all working on it right now.
We are putting a turbo on it because of, what, how long has this truck been sitting in our backfield?
Shoot.
Better half of 3 years.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Last time it was registered was 2015.
Yeah. So that's when it was last, that was when the
That's whenever it went
expired.
out, expired. Yeah, it was
So
2015.
it doesn't even, you know, when it was actually registered. Threw a battery in it, fired right up.
That's
Didn't
Cummins for you.
Didn't even skip a beat, son.
Good Lord.
But this truck's been fun. I mean,
So you didn't start it for 3 years?
huh?
So it wasn't registered and it sat for 3 years, but did y'all start it every year? Or every
We would
couple
start
months?
it periodically.
Yeah.
Just every once in a while, we're like, we probably need to start it.
Yeah.
So we would start it. It actually, the transmission went out, and that's one of the main reasons it sat for so long. The transmission went out. I got my Duramax. Started driving the Duramax a lot.
Yeah.
Started pulling pieces of parts off this one to put on other trucks.
That sounds like the typical Cummins owner when their training breaks, they go to a Duramax. That's really the only, I mean, you got things wrong as far as rusting, and the body is not always the best on the Dodges, but the engines are always the best, and the transmissions just did not meet up as far as the standards when Dodge was like, hey, let's get a Cummins and let's put the cheapest transmission in it.
Yeah. But to tell you the truth, I'm not even impressed with Chevrolet.
With their Allisons?
Just with Chevrolet in general, the truck.
Oh, yeah. As far as the electronics, I know we were talking about
Electronics, you
the
know,
windows
to
and stuff
me,
like that.
It feels cheap. Like this truck, rock solid. You could drive it down the road, it doesn't rattle, make noises in the cab. That truck is so plasticky, like, I don't even know, like. This fender's bent, so that's why it keeps on making that squeak noise.
Yeah.
But like, when you actually, I mean, obviously you're still touching plastic, but it's kind of like soft and
it feels solid.
it just has that feel to it. When you feel that Duramax, and this is a 2005 truck, and that's a 2011
Dude.
LML.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this Infinity audio system, I had it before, and I had a third gen before I had my second gen. One of the best audio systems. People sleep on it.
Really
People do
does.
not think that Infinity, they're like, oh, you have an Infinity, you have a Bose. No, but seriously,
But it
the
really
Infinity
does
sound
awesome.
system is really, really impressive to come in a stock truck, especially the years. Because what you said, this is an 05, mine was an 03.
Yep.
And I mean, back then,
This
for it
is
still to
from the
be
hood
so
stack.
good.
See all the soot in here from the
Yeah.
windows being down in the hood stack?
Oh, you had a hood stack on it?
Huh? It used to be hood stack. Like I said, this thing's had so many freaking turbo combinations. It's been ridiculous. It's had multiple S300s, you know, from a S363 and S366. Almost got an S369, but we ended up putting it on the old Duramax.
okay.
Then from that, it went to an S400 or S475. It's had modified HE351s, which were the stock turbos,
Yeah.
but they were billet Batmo wheels, and I bought this one from this kid one time that he had all this custom porting and job from it, and we put it on there, and the truck's been awesome. It's always been a puller. Never, ever an engine problem out of this thing. It actually has a 10mm stroker pump on it.
Nice.
It's got a fast fuel system on it.
That looks like their original lift pump, is it?
Yeah, it's an old one.
Yeah.
So it's
I can tell by the
it got some
design a
years
little
on
You
bit.
can tell by the way the thing freaking sounds. It's loud as all get out.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that
cool.
purple power?
Yeah.
Pretty cool story on the AFE intake on it. We actually got a snow water methanol injection kit and the AFE intake one time. The police here in Bonifay got a truck in on a drug deal, a 2005 5.9 Cummins, and
Sounds like Bonifay.
it had a bunch of stuff on it, which, like I said, the water methanol had a bigger turbo. They kept the bigger turbo and everything on it. And a guy was supposed to take a bunch of the stuff off of and put it on his 03 truck,
Yeah.
but he ended up not doing it. They wanted a bunch of stuff powder coated. They just bought a big old box that goes in the back bed, and they ended up turning the truck into like it was a rescue truck pretty much. It had carried the jaws of life and all that
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
It used to be an old Ford F-150 is what they used to have, and they're like, you know, we need to convert this to a lot newer truck, a lot better truck. They're like, we got a bunch of stuff we want powder coated, you know. So they brought the truck to me, and they were wanting to know a price on everything. And I was like, do y'all even know what this stuff is under the hood? And they're like, we don't even know. We don't even care, whatever. I was like, if y'all want to, I'll trade you out this snow water methanol injection kit and this AFE intake, you know, off of this truck. And it had the other truck had a K&N cold air intake on it as well. I was like, I'll rip all my factory stuff off, you know, that I can replace it with so the truck will still run, you know. Would y'all be interested in just doing some swapping? And they're like, heck yeah, we don't even care.
Nice.
So we ended up getting the AFE intake.
Y'all get a lot of good deals, man.
And the K&N cold air intake.
So you got the old red top on here. Is that did you buy that brand new just to run with this truck, or you had it laying around?
No, we actually bought it when we bought that 12 valve out there, that compound turbo 12 valve.
Oh yeah, we got to do a video on that one too.
It actually had that in there.
We need to make a series out of
He's
just
like,
videos.
"Dude, I literally just put that battery in there not that long ago. Man, it's brand new." I'm like, hey man,
Is what it
I bought
is.
the truck, you know. He
Is
was
what it
trying. He kept on trying to trade me out a crappy battery. I'm like, no, dude.
They're like $200, man.
The trucks aren't gonna run, you know. The trucks not gonna be that great with that crappy battery, because that's what it was. He kept on trying to grab batteries and put in that truck, and it was like, wrong. Oh, we gotta jump it off. I'm like, dude, I just bought the truck. Just give me the freaking red top in it.
Oh,
I mean, I told him, I was like, you can keep the red top in it. I was like, let me get that billet B&W drop hitch from you.
Oh,
And I was gonna let him
dang.
keep the battery, but he wasn't gonna go for that one. I was like, hey, I guess you don't want the battery that bad then.
So that's the history on the 05. What's the future? What's going on with it now?
Just a good everyday, put a gooseneck in it to pull the PJ. Just something. That's why it's getting a 64mm turbo on there.
Oh, okay.
Nothing crazy huge.
No
So,
plans on selling it, getting rid of it, never.
Nah, it's like one of those things. It was my first diesel truck. It was the first diesel truck I ever really took a ride in, and it was like, dude, this is awesome.
You gotta have it, gotta
So
keep
it's like,
it.
gotta keep it. It's just one of those things. So it's always gonna stay. We're gonna actually send it to one of our, actually might end up sending it to your guy.
To get painted?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a really good job. I almost hit him up today, actually. I went by his shop, but he
No,
was in there. He was in the paint booth, so I didn't even mess with him.
Exactly. Obviously, I'm gonna run it over to my friend, and if he's got time to do it, it'd be awesome if he could do it. That'd be pretty cool. We've been friends for a long time.
Mm.
But
He's the one who painted the truck up there.
yeah, he actually did
The-
DK's
The
truck.
first
The brown pearl?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, he does an awesome job.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that first gen is unbelievable.
So if he's got the time to do it, that I definitely want to get it done. I want it a little bit redder, than the.
Alrighty guys, well that is gonna do it for the video on the 05. My camera actually ran out of juice, ran out of memory card, so I had to delete a couple things. But Yeah, that was the whole story. Appreciate Colton sharing that story with us. He said he's never going to sell this thing because it is his first diesel truck and he's going to keep it forever. And just like every other Cummins, has transmission problems, but the engine has never gave him a problem or skipped a beat. But I hope you guys enjoyed that quick little video on the 05. I figured you guys would like that. I might make a series out of just walking around. I mean, they have trucks literally everywhere. This is our buddy Skylar's truck. Skylar has his own YouTube channel. His truck's been over here getting worked on for a little bit, so I'm not sure if he's uploaded here recently, but I'll make sure to put his YouTube channel on the screen so you guys can check that out, and as well as the Instagram. But they're Duramax. I mean, they're putting a lift kit on it right now. Their other Cummins, they have, I mean, Jeeps, Commander. That thing actually has tracks. They have tracks for that thing as well. And I mean, their Can-Am Outlander, it could be a video in itself. Let me know what you guys think about making an entire series out of just walking around and sharing stories with you guys. They got a ton of stuff out back too. This is like pretty much a YouTuber, automotive YouTuber heaven, their property, because they have so much cool stuff out here. I'd love to be able to share that with you guys. They're cool with me sharing it with you guys as well. So it's just an all around good experience for everybody. You guys get to learn a couple things. I learn a lot by being here, as well as we get to share stories at the same exact time. But that is going to do it for this video, guys. Make sure you're dropping a like down below, drop a comment down below. Let me know what your first diesel truck was. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one.
I just wanna cross the line with you. That's right. You got me rocking, rolling like New Orleans.